Hey everyone, welcome back to the Mark Loeffler Experience. Another thoughts from the boat. Happy Holiday Monday to all my Canadian, Ontario viewers, and for you U.S. guys. I mean, it's not a holiday Monday, and some other provinces in Canada. I'm not actually sure it's Simcoe Day. Don't actually know what that means. If you guys know what that means, comment down below. Let me know. Yeah, thoughts of today. So number one, obviously we didn't hit 1,000 subscribers for July. I mean, we're at about 780. It's a good effort. Um, so I know a lot of you guys want to see Russian dancing on the channel. So one of these times I'll do something that we'll do a little bit of a challenge, and if it hits, we'll make it happen. Okay. Uh, t- today, today we're going to be talking about who to take advice from. Who who should you be listening to for your financial, for your physical, for your mental well-being? I mean, I've talked to a lot of people and they get advice from the poorest people. They get advice from their neighbors. Um, no offense, they get advice from a bank teller. They get advice from the investment advisor at the bank, or the branch mortgage specialist at the branch. And I mean, I'm just reading a book. I'm not finished yet. It's called Skin in the Game, where it talks about why would you take advice from anybody who doesn't have skin in the game? Why are you going to take health advice from somebody who's morbidly obese? Are you going to take financial advice from somebody who's poor? So if these financial advisors are telling you to put money into a mutual fund, how much of their own money they have in a mutual fund? You know, the mortgage broker who tells you not to buy real estate because the real estate market's going to be up and down till August at the beginning of COVID. I mean, hindsight's 2020. I think. I mean, I'll link the video I did when I said, guys, I think this is a buying opportunity. It's going to be like '08 all over again when everybody wakes up and realizes, oh, I still have a job. My personal opinion was it was going to be like 2008 all over again, 2009 when we had that crash for 6 months, and then everybody who bought in that crash looked like a genius. Whereas, guys, we had 2 weeks this time. All the U.S. Canadian government took such massive action that they inflated the market so much with so much free money. Free money. I mean, nothing's free, yet they inflated it so much that we had a V-like recovery. It went down, sheer cliff. It went up, sheer cliff. Now, obviously, I did the talk last week. Are we in a bubble? I mean, a lot of people say yes, a lot of people say no. I kind of say, who cares? I kind of say, I think there's good deals to be had in any market. I think if you watch the last video we did with Ian Zabo, I think if market prices go down 20% and he's still building his duplexes, triplexes, you know what now, whatever he's building, he's going to be okay. Same with Josh, my 30 unit building. I mean, even if prices go down 20%, even if rents go down 20%, I'm still able to renovate those units and get a rent that will cause me to have significant increases in value. And again, it all comes down to a cap rate on a building like that, which if interest rates stay low, cap rates get depressed because cap rates are just an indication of, you know, that rate above what I can get mortgages. There's a gap, right? What that gap is. And so I think I'm going to be able to refinance that in November, December, no matter what. I mean, I have 10 units vacant right now. So guys, listen, when you talk to me about real estate, I'll tell you I don't like student housing, and I'll tell you all the reasons I don't like student housing. Are there guys who make a ton of money in student housing? 100%. It's not my game. I mean, I'm not going to say it's good or bad. A lot of people do make money at it. A lot of people, you know, they they retire because of student housing because they manage it. It's better cash flow. than what I do, for sure. So they live off the cash flow. Same with short-term rentals. A lot of people do that. It's too much work for me. It's too much labor, and I like simple, set it, forget it. And once I create it and build it, renovate it, I want to never have to touch it again. I want it to be managed, and I want it to never think about it, right? Like, that's the type of investments I love. Guy, I mean, for me, look at me and say, okay, who would I talk to if I wanted to get into apartment buildings? Okay, let's talk to Mark. Let's talk to Mike Rockel. Let's talk to, Mark Gano. Kyle Poulos. There's tons of guys out there, like the Skyview guys. They all invest. Talk to people who own apartment buildings. If I wanted to do a triplex conversion in Hamilton, I might give Josh a call. I might connect with him on social media and say, hey, I'm interested in doing that. If duplex conversions, I might talk to Andy Tran from Sweet Solutions. Tons of guys. If I wanted to do development, I'd call my buddy Charles Wabb. Like, there's so many people out there that are experts in their field. Let's stop taking advice from people who are not. Let's stop taking advice from people who are just over broke, right? Not that having a job is a bad thing, yet having a job and not taking control of your own financial future, that's where the issue is. Now, you can do like Graham Stephan and save all your money, or you can do like I do and just out earn my bad spending habits. Graham Stephan, if you ever watch this video, I'd love to be on your show and you can talk about my bad spending habits and my outrageous payment on my car now and all that type of thing. And we can discuss all this type of thing. I'd love to do that. So Graham or Matt McKeever, if you talk to Graham, hook me up. Let's get on that show. I'll send you a note too, Graham. Anyways, guys, yeah, there's so many people out there that are providing good, valuable, free information, and free information not always right. So always check your facts. Always do your own due diligence. My buddy Aaron from Departures Capital, like, dude's made a killing the last couple months in gold and silver. On his channel, he's talking about that. These are the guys I'm watching. Jeremy from Financial Education, he's up 70% year over year on his stock picks, and he's a buy and hold investor. Set it, forget it. Sometimes he sells, but he discloses 90%, I think, of what he does everything he does in his public trading account. These are guys who are doing it and putting their money where their mouths are, rather than somebody who's, again, trying to sell you something. They're just a salesperson in a role. And now I'm a salesperson. I'm a real estate agent. Yet, at the end of the day, if I don't sell anybody anything ever again, I think I'll be fine. Like, I'm not going to go cry and say, oh, I don't have to declare bankruptcy. I'm not pressured to do anything. So if people don't like it, or if they don't, we had a deal together and we walked through the property. It wasn't what we thought. Guy said, well, I don't want to go through with it. And I said, you know what? I understand. I wouldn't want to buy this property. If I don't want to buy the property, why would you? Right? And we went and saw another one. I said, man, if you don't buy this, I'm just sign the contract to me. Like, I'm happy. So don't worry about if you don't ever want to close on this. I'm happy to do it. Again, the point is, who are you listening to? Who are your advisors out there? Mental health, right? Like, who are you listening to in regards to this? This is a big one. Freaking Facebook and COVID, you can go down rabbit holes upon rabbit holes upon rabbit holes about what works and what doesn't, and putting bleach where I don't know where you don't want to put bleach or whatever that is. Like, it's silly, guys. It's literally silly. And the news media is sometimes no better. If you're getting all your financial information from CNBC, again, they get paid by the people who are promoting stuff, right? And I use some of the stuff they use, like IBKR, Interactive Brokers. They advertise on there. I see them all the time, and I think, I mean, I like their service. Yet again, like, but I've done my own due diligence. I went and I talked to people who use the service. I've talked to, you know, the support staff there and everything, and I just don't take one person's word for it. I go and I explore until I have a relationship with that person, and there's a trust where I can I can thoughtfully say, okay, that person's not, they're not out to get me. They're just doing their job. They're doing what they're doing. They're doing their development. They're doing whatnot. And you know, I don't. I can take them at face value. They've earned my trust. Hopefully, guys, I've earned some of your guys' trust, and gals, everyone's trust. And you know, hopefully you feel like you can go ahead and share these videos with your friends, and that they're valuable, and you can tell all your friends to destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe. We didn't hit the 1,000 in July. I mean, it looks like we'll probably hit it in August. Yet somewhere around there, I'll do something special.